Hello, all of you. So, I am your educator for Python. So, can you hear my voice? Give a thumbs up if you can hear my voice. Let's wait 1 or 2 minutes. Let's more people join and we'll start our class. Okay, very good. So, let's wait for 1 to 2 minutes. Let's more people join so that we can start our class. Okay, so all of you can see your screen, home screen over here. Okay, so before learning Python, you need to update your software. Okay, so to learn a programming language, first of all, you need a software in your computer system, right? So to learn Python, you can download the Anaconda software. Okay, so here mostly I'll be doing all the programs in your Anaconda navigator. So all of you, please download the Anaconda software, download and install the Anaconda software in your computer system. And if you have some other editors like your PyCharm, Visual Studio, also well and good. If no, you do not have till now, you do not have any software installed in your computer system, go for downloading this software because I'll be doing the whole session I'll be taking with this software, right? All of you getting? And yes, you can also try for Google Colab, okay? That is a platform where you can online write your Python programs. Okay, you can also opt for Google Colab where you just need to create an account and online you can write your Python programs. So either you go for downloading Anaconda or any other software you like, or you can try in Google Colab. Okay. So basically here I'll be using this software to write the Python programs. So this is the Anaconda Navigator. This is a package manager where everything will be present. Like this is a Jupyter notebook. Okay. This is the place where you will write all your Python programs. You have to launch this and you'll be writing your Python programs. So let me launch this and first and show you how you can proceed. Okay, if you have Python 3.7 version, it is also okay. How you can download the software? You can go to, you can just Google it for Anaconda software. You can Google it and you'll find the official site. Just Google Anaconda Navigator. So I hope everyone is getting now. And also there is an option you can online also you can write your programs by using the help of Google Colab. Okay. For that you need not download any software. Okay, so let's try writing the first Python program now. And later on you can download the software after the class. You can download the software and try it of your own, right? So of course to first of all we need to know how to print a statement in Python. So to print a statement in Python, we have to write a word like print. Like in other any programming languages, you are using some word to print. You're using printf, cout, all these things you're using. So in Python, the keyword used to print any statement is print. You have to write print. This is the keyword. Okay. After that, inside the double quote, you need to write whatever you want to write. Yes, I already told you you can use Python 3.7 version. There is no issue. You can use it. Suppose I want to print my first statement like hello world. Okay. If I just write hello world inside the print and the bracket and make sure you write inside the double quotes. Okay. If I write hello world, so it will print me hello world. So let's run this and see what is printing. Okay, so here you can see the hello world is if you just write print and inside the double quote anything you write, you can see hello world is printed over here, right? You can see that. Again, I have taken, if I want to print something else, like if I want to print, like if I print hello world, suppose I want to print hello world 10 times, right? So I will write 10 and give a multiplication sign and inside the double quote I will write hello world and just run. You have to run this. So here you can see the output. that hello world is printed 10 times. Okay, so you need not have to write 10 times print hello world. Just write 10. How many times you want to print something, 10 times or 100 times, whatever. Just write the number, how many times you want to print, and give a multiplication sign. So what it do now, if you write a number and a multiplication sign, it makes the repetition of the number of times you have used here. So I have written here 10. So 10 times it will print me hello world. Make sure to write this outside the double quote, not inside the double quote. If you write it inside the double quote, then it will just print for you. Okay. So these are the things, like you can also you make use of a slash n over here. Suppose I make use of a slash n. Let's see what's the difference. Okay. So you can see if I use a slash n, you can see the output here. The hello world is printed in different lines. Okay, not in a single line. So the use of slash n is if you want to print the things in different lines. Okay, so these are something about printing. Okay, I have this is something about printing. Now let's understand. Now let's move forward and understand what is the variable. So what is the meaning of variables in Python? Right. So what is the meaning of variables? Suppose I take a, here I have taken a number, you can see there is a number, I have taken something like A, and there is a equal to sign, or you can say assignment sign. I have assigned A as 5. So what is the meaning of that? Suppose you think there is a container, variable means you think there is a container, or you can think there is a bucket, and inside the bucket what is present, 5 is present. Okay, you feel that there is a container or some bucket, and inside it the number 5 is present, and the bucket name or the container name is A. Okay, so I am having a container inside which 5 is present, and the container name I am giving as A. So technically if I speak, what is the meaning of variable? Variable means the memory space reserved to keep or to store any number, any statement, any statement, any number or anything. Okay, so it is a memory space reserved inside the computer system to store some numbers or some strings. Okay, so here I have taken A as a variable. A is a place where I have stored the number 5. Similarly, I have taken another variable B. B is a place where I have stored the string hello Python. And again C is a variable. This is the name of a variable inside which I have stored a floating point number, that is 5.5. Okay, so now I want to print these things. Okay, I want to print the values whatever present inside the variables A, B or C. I want to print these things. So for that, what I need to do, I have to write print, and inside the bracket whatever the values of the variable I want to print. Okay, here this is A. I want to print the variable A, okay, and it will give me the value present inside A. So I will write print A. Again I will write print B and print C. So it will show me what are the values present inside each variables. So you can see the output over here that it is giving me, okay, inside A 5 is present, inside B hello Python is present, inside a C variable 5.5 is present. Okay, after that, So these are the variables you can take, and you can print the appropriate, whatever the value you're keeping, you can print this. Okay. And the next thing, if I want to know the type of the variable, so what is the meaning? This is all about variables, right? But if you want to know about the types, okay, if you want to know about the type, I mean, what is the type of the variables? It is which type, if you want to know. Is it keeping some numbers? Is it keeping a, decimal numbers, or is it keeping some strings or statements, sentences? If you want to know, then for that you have to make use of type function. So here you can use print, and if you want to know the a b c, three variables are there, and if you want to know which type it is, so write type, and in the bracket you write a b c. It will show you the type of variables, or you can say the data, which type of data it contains. So you can see in the output, it is telling A is of int type because it is keeping simply a number. B is of string type, okay, str, because it is having a sentence. And C is of float type because it is having a, decimal number. So in this way you can know what is the type of variables. So I hope you are getting what is a variable, what is the, data types of variables, and how to print the statement. So now let's go for understanding what are the different types of data types present inside Python. Okay. So the different type of data types inside Python are numbers, boolean, sequence, set, and dictionary. Okay. Like in C and C++, you are having different data types, right? Int, okay, char, string. Also in Python, there are different data types. Okay. They are numbers, boolean, sequence, set, and dictionary. So number is divided into your, integer, float type, and a complex number type. And boolean is, there is no division for boolean. And sequence, once again, it is divided into three types, that is your string, list, and tuples. Okay. The next is your set and dictionary. Okay, it has also no, it doesn't have any division. So here again, let's understand, in deep about the variable, about the data types in Python. So here I have taken a as a variable, right? And I have assigned number 5 to A, right? I've assigned number 5 to A. And I want to know what is the type of variable. I mean, A is an integer type, a string type, or a boolean type, a set type, or a dictionary type. So what I will do, I'll just write what is the type of A. This is a, statement I want to know. So I have written inside the double quote, and I'll give a comma. Okay. After write, I will write, make use of the type function. I will write type, and inside the bracket I will write A. Okay, the variable name, and it will tell me that what is the type of variable. So you can see what is the type of A. Okay, it is giving me the answer. When I run this, it is telling me the A is of int type. Why it is int type? Because it is having a integer variables. So in the same way, I'm having, this is a B, another variable. Here I'm keeping a float or a decimal number. So its type is floating type. And C is another, this C is another variable. Here I am keeping a complex number. Okay, -5 plus 6j. This is a complex number. So if I want to know the type of C, I will go for a print statement. What is type of C? Okay, inside the bracket, I will write type C. So if I write this, it will give me what is the type of C. So you can see it is showing me the type of C is a complex. Means it is having, the data type is complex because it is having or stored a complex number. So I hope you are getting this. Now you have understood what is an integer type variable. Now let's move on understanding what is a string type variable in Python. Okay, what is a, I will cover up all the data types in this session. Okay, so what is a string type variable? String means any variable which keeps some characters. Okay, a set of characters, a bunch of characters, or a sentence which keeps a sentence, then that type of variable will be called as a string type. If a variable contains a number, you can tell it is an integer type variable. Okay, but if it keeps a sentence, then you will be telling it as a string type variable. Okay, so here I'm having two variables. I'm giving a short form like sentence and sentence2, sen and sen2, and I'm keeping the sentence hello learners. The other sentence is we are programmers. Okay, these are the two things. Okay, I have kept inside the variables. So I want to print this. So when I'm gonna print this, what it will print for me? It is printing for me hello learners. If I am going to print the sentence, it will print for me hello learners. Okay, if the second sentence, I will go on printing the second sentence, it will print for me we are programmers. Okay, and the next line is I'm printing what I'm doing some, I'm playing with these things. I'm doing something different, like I'm printing, I want to print the both statement simultaneously. Okay, I want to print the both set statements simultaneously. For that, inside the print, I have to write the first variable, string variable sentence. I have to give a plus sign. Okay, and I have to write the second string variable name, that is sentence 2. So it will print both the sentence. Let's run this and see what's the output. Okay, here you can see that if I give a plus sign, okay, if I am printing the sentence, it is printing me the first sentence. Okay, here you can see simply if I print and the first sentence string variable, it is printing me the first sentence. But if I want to print both the sentence simultaneously, I have to give a plus sign. Okay, and I have to write both the string variables name inside the print statement, sentence plus sentence 2. So you can see in the output that it is printing me both the sentence. You can see hello learners and we are programmers. These are the both sentences printed in one print statement. Okay. Next is I want to do something different. Like here you can see a statement. I have taken the sentence variable one. Okay. Sentence string variable first I have taken, and inside the bracket I have taken 6. Inside the bracket I have taken 6. So what it will do if I take the first sentence, that is hello learners. Okay, this is the first sentence, hello learners. Okay, and I want to print 6. What is the meaning of that? What it will print for me? Let's run the program and see. Okay, it is just printing for me L. Okay, it is just printing for me L. So what is the meaning of L? what what is the command I have given? I have given to print sentence 6. Okay, I have given the command to print sentence 6. So what is the 6? So you can see if I count 0, the starting point, the starting series of any sentence is 0. So I have commanded to print the sixth character of the sentence. You can see hello 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is a space also. This is also counted. And the sixth character is your learner's L. So it will print for me L. Suppose I change this as 7. Let's see what this will print. Okay, it is printing. If I change this to 7, it is printing me E. E means learners. L L is six number character and E is 7 number characters, and 8 will be again your A. So the string variable, the starting is 0, so H is your 0, E is your 1, L is your 2, next L is your 3, and O is your 4, this space is your 5, and this 6, this L, the starting L of learners is your sixth, and seventh number is your what? E. Okay. In this way, you can print the individual characters of a sentence. Okay. Now the next statement I have given is sentence. This is I have taken the sentence two variable inside the print, and I have taken a slice here. I have taken a slice operation. The before one is to print the single or individual characters in a sentence, and this one is to print, a bunch of characters. Like this is a slice operator, or you can say a slice from a sentence. Okay, some slice from a sentence. Here I have taken the starting point of the sentence is zero. Zero I have taken. Zero means W. Okay, W is counted as your zero, and the end point of the sentence I have taken is 6. So which one is 6? Let us count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay. So let's see how much how much characters it is printing in between 0 and 6. So let's run this program. Okay. So it is printing BR. Okay, I have taken the sentence 2 and it is printing BR. Why it is printing VR? Let's analyze this. So what I have taken the sentence 2 and I have given the command to print a slice of 0 to 6 from the sentence. Okay. So 0 to 6 from the sentence. So here is the sentence we are programmers, right? So let's count 0 to 6. This is 0, 1, 2. This space is 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, and the last, this after E, the space given is your 6. So from starting from, if you write this type of slice operation you do, then starting from 0, it will print for you till 5. And the last value you have given, it will ignore. Okay. Suppose I will change this uh, 6 as, I will give this something 9. Okay. So it will print me from 0 to 8 characters. 0 to 8 characters, ignoring this ninth character. Let's run this and see what is printed. Okay, it is printing for me VRPR. Right, it is printing for me VRPR. Till the 8th character, it is printing for me. Okay, it is ignoring the ninth character. Okay, so accordingly, how much you want to print, you will give the slice according to your need. Next is, okay, this is another operation in your strings. So here I have written W. Okay, I have taken a character W and I am doing, this is the keyword in your Python in, and I am telling sentence 2. So what I am asking or what I am telling that is W character present in sentence 2. We are programmers. Of course, W is present inside sentence 2. So if I'm asking this, is W present inside sentence 2? Let's see what is the output. It is giving me true. You can see over here true. True means yes, W is present inside sentence 2. If I write, suppose I will write any other, suppose I will write, K. K is present in sentence 2. You can see that in sentence 2, K is not present. Okay. In your programmer sentence, K is not present. So if I ask K is present in sentence 2, let's run this. Okay, it is giving me false. Means K is not present in sentence 2. So if you want to know that a particular character is present in the sentence or it is not present in the sentence, then you can make use of this in keyword. Okay. So there is another very interesting thing in Python. You should know this about string. So that is your, you can see over here. So format operator. This is your, like your, a slice operator, in operator. This is your format operator. Okay. Supposingly, mm, just a second, yeah. So what is that? So I have given I want to print something like, what are the programming languages I want to print, okay? And I want to print that Python and Java are two programming languages. So what I will do, I'll make, either I can write Python and Java like a sentence. I will write Python and Java are programming languages like a sentence I can write, or I can use, like a format. I can use this format function. Okay, I will write dot format like the way I have written it. I will write dot format, and inside the bracket, the things I want to print. Inside the format, whatever I want to print, I will write. I will mention it. Suppose I want to print that Python and Java are two programming languages. So inside the format, I will write Python and Java. Okay. So when I run this, so see how the output is coming. So you can see that when I run this, it is giving me Python Java programming language. Okay. So I have not written Python Java before, but I have written inside the format function. So whatever I have just given a, simply I have given a curly bracket, two curly brackets over here. So whatever you write inside the format, format function, it will place that, that whatever you write in, first I have written Python, so it will place Python in my first curly bracket. Second I have written Java, so it will place Java in the second curly bracket. So whatever I will write inside my format function, it will just place where you will give the curly bracket. Wherever you will give this, wherever it will find the curly bracket, it will print that in a sequence manner. Okay, whatever you will write in exact sequence, it will print inside your curly brackets. So you can use this, you can write this type, give these type of curly brackets, and it will print you in your, while you're printing statement in your output statement. Okay, this is about something about your string operations. Okay, now let's move ahead to your next data type in Python, that is your list. Okay, so what is your list? So you can see over here, this is a list. Okay, so to declare a list variable, you have to like write a variable. You have to give any variable name. Here I have given a list variable name. First of all, you have to give a variable name. So list is equals to your, whatever you want to list. Okay, you can list any fruit names, any flowers names, or you can list any, your college name, whatever you want to list. So you have to give a variable as list equal to, you have to make sure you give a, square bracket. Don't give a curly bracket. Make sure you give a square bracket. Okay, so when you do this, whatever you want to list, here I've given the first, and also the difference is you can, inside a list you can make use of different data types. Like in the first place I have written beginners of Python, next I have written a number, then a decimal number. You can give also different data types. Okay, you want to list something, then you can give this. So I have taken three things, that is beginners of Python 44 and 65.7. so if I want to print the list, so simply I will do printing list, print the list, print, and simply I will take list. Okay, so let's run this. Okay, it is printing the list. Okay, whatever list I am writing, it is printing for me. And if I want to know the type, okay, what is the type? The type is list data type. If I want to know what is the data type of list, it is printing me list data type. Okay, and again I have make use of the, slice operator. I have written here list 2 and a colon is given. Okay, so what is the meaning of 2? I have told you that the counting of anything in Python starts from 0. So this beginners of Python, this is my first, or 0, this is my 1, 44 is my 1, and 65.7 is my 2. So if I print 2, print the list 2, so it will print the list starting from 2. If I make this as 1, so it will print me, this is 0. Okay, this is first, this is second. So it will print me from first. Let's see what is the printing. Okay, you can say it is printing me from first. Okay, and suppose I will increase my list, I will add some more numbers or anything you can add. Like I will add some, fruits name orange. Sorry. Okay, I'll write some programming languages name Java. I will see. Okay, these are some. I've added something in list. I want to print the list from 1. Okay, let's run this. Okay, so here you can see that it is printing. This is the first one is 0 value, second is 44 is 1, 65.7 is 2, Java is 3, and C is 4. So you can see that it is printing me from 44. Okay, suppose I want to print from 2, or I want to print from 3. So let's see. Okay, it is printing me Java and C because this is 3 and this is 4. Always remember that the counting starts from 0, not from 1. Okay, so accordingly it will print. Okay. So next is if you want to, this is all about list. Okay. And one more thing, the list you can add and remove the variables in the list. Okay, this is a point to note. You can add and it is changeable, it is mutable. You can add variables, you can remove the, whatever you want to add, you can add in the list. Names or anything you want to remove, also you can remove the names from your list. Next, understand what is the tuple data type in Python. So here, this is the tuple data type in Python. So what is the, this is very similar to list. Okay, so you'll obviously the first question will be what is the difference between the list and tuple, because both of are looking exactly same. Then what is the use, why to use a tuple, why to use a list, right? So you can see over here that the one difference, anyone can tell me the, you can observe the list, okay, and also observe the the tuple. So can anyone tell me that what is the difference you find by visualizing the list and tuple? Yes, anyone? Yes, anybody? Okay, so the difference is you can see that in tuple you can find the bracket. In the list this is a square bracket, okay, and in the tuple this is not a square bracket, okay. In general bracket this is not a square bracket. So whenever you want to, initialize the list you should give a square bracket, but for a tuple you should give this type of, you should not give a square bracket. If you give a square bracket, then Python will understand this is a list, this is not a tuple. So make sure you give this type of bracket for your tuple, okay. And similarly, exactly the same way you have to, you initialize whatever you want to write inside the tuple. And for, statements, you can write inside the double quote, give a comma, and numbers. You do not have to, mention any double quotes. Okay, but make sure whenever you write something characters inside a tuple or list, you make sure you give inside a double quote. Okay, and then you can give a comma and write further whatever you want to write. Okay. So again, I want to print this list. Suppose I want to print this list. Okay. So let's try print this. Sorry, not list. This is a tuple. Print this tuple. Okay. So let's print this. Okay. So you can see over here the tuple has been printed. Beginners of Python. Hello learners 45. This is a tuple. And one more thing difference between a tuple and a list is that tuple value is unchangeable. Okay, you cannot make any changes. Whenever you declare a tuple, you cannot just change the values on a tuple. But in list, it is possible. Okay, so this is all about your list tuple. The next data type is dictionary. Okay, so let's understand what is a dictionary. Yeah, very good. Yeah, this is the difference. So let's understand what is the difference. What is the meaning of dictionary data type? Okay. So here I have declared a variable dic, or you can say I have declared any. You can use any name. Okay. And I am declaring the dictionary values over here. Okay. So the difference is for to declare a dictionary, you have to mention a key values. The 1, 2, and 3 over here is key values, and the value whatever the value, this is a key. Okay, 1, 2, 3 are keys, and what if you want to assign a value to this key? I One is a key, and the value of one is Python, two is a key, and the value of two is Java, three is a key, and the value of three is C++. So Python, Java, and C++ are the values of the key, and 1, 2, 3 are the respective keys of Python, Java, and C++. Suppose you want to print, the keys of the dictionary. Only you want to print the keys of the dictionary. So whatever variable, here I have taken the variable name dic. You can take any other variable name you want. Okay, just write dic dot keys. Okay, so you can see it is printing 1, 2, 3. Whatever the key, it will only, if you want to only print the keys, then just give the variable name and dot keys. Okay, and the bracket, it will print the key for you. If you want to print the values of the key, then inside the print just write dic dot values, and it will print the values for you. So the key values for the key, it is 1, 2, 3. So the values are Python, Java, and C++. Okay, and the next statement is, I have written a, inside the double quote I have written third item. So it will just print for me. After that I have given a comma, and I have written the variable dictionary, and inside the bracket I have written 3. Okay, so what it will print? It will print the third item for me. So in this dictionary, what is the third item? The third item is C++. So it will print third item, that is you can see the output third item is C++, right? So it will print me C++. Okay, if you want to print second item, so you can change this 3 to 2. Okay, and this third item, I will change the second item. So you can change the second item, and you run this. Okay, so it is now printing the second item in jar. So accordingly, whatever you want your output, you should mention it. Okay, so this is about your dictionary. In dictionary, there is a key present and the key values are present, and this is the way of declaring a dictionary. Okay, this is the curly brackets and the key and the values. Okay, and next is, there is another way of declaring dictionary, that is making the use of this dict function. Okay, Oxford, here Oxford is a variable I have taken, and this dict is a function of dictionary. So this is another way of declaring your dictionary. You can give any variable name you want. After that, there is a equal sign, and this is a dict function. You can make use of this dict function, and inside the dict function, whatever you will write, it will be present in your Oxford dictionary, data type dictionary value. Okay, so this is a dict function. Inside that I have taken operating system and DBMS 1, 2. These are the key values. 1, 2 is the key value. Sorry, 1, 2 are the keys, and the values of the keys are operating system and DBMS. And the dict, this dict is a function used to declare any dictionary type variable. So if I write Oxford is equal to dict, and inside whatever I want to write, so Oxford will be a dictionary type variable. Python will understand that this is a dictionary type variable. So when I print Oxford, see, you can see it is printing me whatever present inside my dictionary, one operating system to DBMS, it is printing for me. Okay, this is the difference between a list, tuple, and a dictionary. Okay, so there is another data type that in Python, that is your set. So let's understand what is set. So set is also similar. You have to you can define the set as inside a curly bracket. Whatever you want to write inside the set, you can write inside the set, and you should define the set inside a curly bracket. You should do this inside a curly bracket. Like in list, you have a square bracket. In your tuple you have normal brackets as usual, and your dictionary and set have a curly bracket. Okay, and dictionary has a key value. You can see the key and a value. The difference between dictionary and set is the dictionary has a key and a value. Okay, but here you can see the dictionary has a key and a value, but the set doesn't have such key things. Okay, only the curly bracket is same. So whatever you want to write, you can write inside your set. If you want to add something, just write this is a set name. Okay, the variable set name as dot add. So here initially I have taken four things: Python, C, C++, Java, and I want to add something. So I will add HTML. Okay, I want to remove something. Just type s dot remove. It will remove from me. So when I print this, let's see what is printing. First of all, let me just comment the statement add statement out and this remove to. Okay, let's run this. Okay, so now it is printing me Java, C, Python and C++. Okay, so I want to add HTML to my set. So let's run this. You can see HTML is added. Before HTML is not added. Now HTML is added in the output. I want to remove the I want to remove the C from my set. Let's write s dot remove and run this. Okay, so you can see now when I print the set, C is not present over here. C is removed. Okay, so these are the operations. You can add anything, you can remove anything, and then you can try printing. So this is all about your set. Okay, next is your operator. This is all about your printing, your variables, and your data types in Python. Okay, you have data types like integer, numbers, sequence, set, dictionary, tuple, list. All these are your data types. Okay, now let's move forward ahead. That is about your operator. What is operators in Java? In your Python. This is They are operators are like they have the operators are arithmetic, comparison, assignment, logical, bitwise, membership, and identity operators. So these are your operators in your Python. So here I have taken to make you understand about all these. I have taken two variables, that is a is equal to 5. I have taken b equal to 10. I have taken. You can take any number, whatever you want. So after that, I have to likewise. First of all, you are having arithmetic. First of all, the operation is arithmetic operator. Let's perform that arithmetic operation. So this is very simple. So if I want to multiply something or divide something, or this double star mark is the exponent operator. Okay, if I want to make the exponent of something, I will just a is 5, b is 10, so 5 into 10 is multiplied, 5 by 10 it is divided, and 10 to the exponent means 10 to the power a, or 10 to the power 5. Okay, this is a print, and you can print this. So this is very simple. All of you know this. If you do these things, you can have a multiplication 50, division 5, and to the power, exponent is to the power, you can get these values. Okay, so arithmetic is very simple. Let's move ahead about comparison operators. Okay, so what is now comparison operator? This is a type of operators in your Python. So the operators are this is your double equals to, you have your less than, more than, less than equal to, more than equal to, and not equal to. These are your comparison operators in your Python. Okay, so let's see how these operators work. So I've taken a is equals to 50, b equal to 60. Okay, and I have make use of this double equal to sign. A is equals to b. So if I write this a equals to b and I try to print this, it is giving me false. The output is false. Because why false? Because you can see 50 inside A 50 is present, and inside B 60 is present, right? So 50, can 50 equal to 60? No, 50 is not equal to 60. So that's why it is giving me false. If B is also 50 inside B, suppose I will write 50 inside B, I will write 50 inside B. So let's see. So you can see here it is giving me true because A is equals to B. Okay. Let's change this to 60. Okay. Now the next is A is less than equal to B. So A is 50 and B is 60. So 50 is less than equal to B. So it should be true. So you can see if I run this, okay, it is giving me true because 50 is less than 60. Next, you can find A value is 50 and B value is 60. Next operation is not equal to. This type of sign is the operation for not equals to. So 50 not equal to 60. Yes, 50 is not equal to 60. So let's run this. Okay, this is giving me true. Why? Because 50 is not equals to 60. Okay, 50 is not equal to 60. So it is giving me true. So these are some of your comparison operators to compare between any two numbers. Okay, so I've taken 50, 62 numbers. I have done the comparison. Is it equal to? Is it greater than? Is it less than? Or is it not equal to? Okay. So these are some of your comparison operators. Next is your assignment operators. Okay. So what are the assignment operators in Python? These are your equals to, you can have plus equal to, minus equal to, okay, your divisor equal to, and your exponent equals to. So what is this? Let's do some operation and understand this. So I have taken A equal to 100, B equal to 200. And what I have written, A plus equals to B. Okay, these all are your assignment operators. The work is, it will just assign the value to the variables. Okay. So if I perform this line, that is A plus equal to B, so what it will do? And I will print A. Okay. Previous A is assigned to 100. Okay. A is assigned to 100. But when I'm printing A, it is giving me 300. Here you can see the output is 300. If A is 100, how A is changed to 300? Because of this operation. So A equal to this operation means, actually this operation basically means, I will say A is equals to A plus B. Okay, this operation means A plus equal to B. This is a short form of this operation. A plus equal to B means A is basically equal to A plus B. So is A is already having 100, B is 200, 300 is still in your A. Okay, so you can write in this way. Okay, this is also, and if you want to go for a short form, you can write in this way, A plus equal to B. Okay. Then another, similarly, I have tried a short form of division, that is B and A. If I divide, let's run this, that's giving me 200. Okay, so if that's not division, it's modulo. Let's try for division. Okay, let's run this. Okay, so when I'm going for division, your B is 200 and A is 200. So it is giving me, sorry, now A is your 300. Okay, so if you divide 200 with 300, it will giving me 0.666, because now after this performing of this, A is now 300. Before A is 100. Initially A is 100, but after performing of this line, A plus equal to B, now A value is changed to your 300. So when I do the division, 200 by 300, it is giving me 0.6. Okay, so these are some of your assignment operators, and these are your short form of assignment operators. Okay, next let's move on to the bitwise operators. Okay, so what is your bitwise operator? So this is your and, this sign is your and, this straight line is your or. Okay, this is your power operator, this is your negation operator, and your double right shift. These two last two are your left shift and right shift operator. Okay, so you can also try, you can download the software after that, or you can try in Google Colab on it. And you can do, if I want to perform the first operation, this is your AND operator. Okay, A and B. So it is giving me 64. Okay. So what is the meaning of this? A means it is a bitwise operator. It is keeping the A and B value in binary form. Binary form means your 1010 form. Okay, 1010 form. This type of form is your binary form. Okay. So it is changing. This is A is your decimal value and this B is also your decimal value. So bitwise operator, what it do? It do the operation in a binary level. So it just changes A value to its binary form and B value to its binary form. And after that, it perform the operation. So A and B gives you 64. You can also try printing A or B. Okay, so I print A or B. Okay. It is giving me 236. Okay, it is performing the operation in your, not in decimal. These are the decimal values. It is performing the operation in binary values. So you can change the what is the exact value of 100 in binary form, and you can see how these operations are being done. Okay, so these are some of your bitwise operator. Next, very easy. This one is your logical operator. So why they are mostly used for evaluating expressions, that is true or false. Okay, so why the logical operator used as a mainly used for evaluating your expression or any condition, is it true or is it false? Okay, so here I'm keeping A as 1 and B as 0. Okay, and I'm doing a OR operation, A or B. OR operations always give you A value is 1 and B value is 0. OR operator will give you 1 when there will be any 1 in of either side. So its value is 1, A value is 1 and B value is 0. So it will give you 1. So if I change this A value to 0, it will give me 0. You can see it is giving me 0. Okay, suppose I change this value as 1 and I change this operator as AND operator. So let's run this. It will give you 0. Okay, so AND will give you 0. AND will only give you 1 if both the A and B is 1. But if any one of A and B will be 1, OR will give you a 1. Okay, so if I change both this to 1, it will give me 1. You can see. Okay, so AND will give you 1 when both A and B will be 1. Okay, and OR will give you 1 when any one of these will be 1, right? So now let's move ahead. These are all about your operators. This is all about your operators in your Python. Okay, next is your operator precedence. So what is the meaning of operator precedence? So after you learn your operators, you should know what is the precedence or the sequence of operations. Okay, so you can see I have written everything in a sequence manner. That is, the first precedence will be your exponent, then next sequence will be your negation, unary, and your minus. Then comes your multiplication, division, modulo, remainder, then plus, minus. After that it is left shift, right shift, then binary and then binary XOR or, and the next is your comparison operators, and the last precedent is your assignment operator. So what is the meaning of exactly operator precedent? Suppose I'm giving you, making you understand with a example. Okay, suppose you're having a statement like you're having 3. Okay, so I'm keeping it 5, then I'm giving a plus. Okay, equals, I'm giving a division 7, and again I'm giving a multiplication sign or modulo. Okay, 8, 7. There is a left shift. Okay, so you can see what is the meaning of operator's precedence. So you can see this is an expression. Okay, So you can see, first of all, you're finding a, so what is the rule? Whenever you have an expression, you evaluate from the left to right side. Right? You evaluate from the left to right side. So here also you will evaluate from the left to right side. So you find 3 exponent to 5 or 3 to the power 5. So obviously you will evaluate this, first of all, this one, and you can do this. But next you see, after doing 3 to the power 5, you can find the division, 5 divided by 7. After that you find a modulo. After that you find a multiplication, and after that you find a shift. Okay, suppose I give a okay, so here you can see, if this division, suppose I will write 7 and a plus. Okay, so when you see 7 plus 3, okay, so what you will think that I will add 7 plus 3, but you see the operator precedence. First preference is your exponent operator. So when you see this kind of operation, first you should do the, 3 to the power 5, you should do the exponent operation, then you should go for adding, because the operator precedence is exponent is first, after that then comes your multiplication, division, modulo. Okay, after that comes your plus and minus. So first go for exponent operation, then go for your division. You can see your multiplication, division and modulo are in a same sequence. So you can perform any one accordingly. You can first perform division, multiplication, or anything accordingly, because it is in a same sequence. Okay, the precedence of the three, multiplication, division, and modulo are same. Okay, so you can perform any one. You can perform first or last, doesn't matter. But first, first preference is exponent. So first you perform the to the power 3 to the power 5. After that, the next preference is your multiplication, division. You perform all this. Next preference is your plus minus. After that, you do the addition. Okay. First you go for your 3 to the power 5. After that you divide, do the modulo and multiplication. After that, your next precedence is plus. Do the addition. After that, the your left and your comparison operators, this is coming very below. Okay, so then, sorry, this is a left shift and right shift, this is coming after plus minus. Okay, so in the last you will do the left shift and right shift operation. So this is about your operator precedence, that the way, the sequence in which you will evaluate a expression is according to this sequence. Okay, the priority sequence will be evaluated first. Okay, and the next sequence and the next operation will be performed accordingly. Okay, so next let's understand what is a keyword. Okay, what is a keyword? So you can see that what are the keyword in Python. So there are many keywords in Python. Okay, not just this much, many keywords in Python, like your if, else, else, this is else if, pass, finally, from, return, continue, break, global, local, def, and class. Okay, this def is used to define any function, if you want to define any user defined function. Class is used if you want to make a class. Okay, global, local, these two are used to declare a variable as global or local. Continue and break is used in your looping. Finally, from, return, if, else if, and pass. Okay, all these will be using in our further sessions of Python. So eventually we'll clear what are the keywords and why these keywords are used. Okay, keywords are basically used to perform a specific action in your Python programming. Okay, so eventually when we will make use of these keywords further in our session, we will understand one by one keyword, why these keywords are used. Okay, so basically, I have make used on. I mean, I have make used introduced with these keywords and many other keywords present in your Python. Now, as I have introduced you with these keywords, let's understand what is the first keyword present, that is your if else. Okay, let's understand what is the if else in Python. So, why if and else keyword are used in your Python? So, if statement is used to test a condition. Okay, and if the condition is true, it executes the code present inside the condition, else it ignores that. Okay, so what is the meaning of that? What is the condition and why, when the condition is true and when the condition is false? Let's understand with an example. So here I have taken variable num, okay, and I have taken this the integer type variable, num is the integer type variable, and I have taken input from keyword. If you use a input keyword and you write anything inside this, you can enter the variable from your keyboard. Okay, this input function helps to input anything from your keyboard. Okay, input function. Okay, and this is the syntax for it. So what I have entered, I have taken a number variable of int type and I have entered some number through the keyboard, that is your 4. Okay. And next I have made use of the if keyword. Okay. If number modulo 2 is equal to 0. Okay. So number I have taken is 4. So 4 division of 2 is equal to 0. If you divide 4 by 2, obviously it will, the remainder will be 0. If you divide 4 by 2, the remainder is obvious 0 because 4 is divisible by 2. So if I have taken an if statement, then I have taken the if the remainder is 0, then print number is even. Okay, if the remainder is 0, print number is even. Okay, so as I have taken 4, so 4 is, 4 is a 4 modulo. If I try to divide 4 with 2, I will get a 0. So it is printing me the number is even. Okay, so this is the use of if keyword. If this statement, if this I mean the 4 divided by 2 is 0, then this print statement will be executed. If this statement is false, then this print statement will be ignored. So I have already defined you. If statement is used to test a condition. If the condition is true, then the statement will executed. If the condition is false, then the statement will not executed. So here the condition is true. I mean 4 divided by 2 is equal to 0. That's why it is printing, the next statement is printed, the number is given. Okay, this is the example. Now I have taken a program. Write a program to print largest number. Write a program to print the largest number. Okay, so here simply I have made use of if statement. Okay, so how to print a largest number? I have taken three variables, number 1, number 2, number 3, and assigned 20, 400 and 300. So you can know number 3, your variable number 3 is the largest number. I want to print the largest number among these three. Among these three variables, I want to print the largest number. So here I have made use of the if keyword. So I have written if the first number is more than, that is 24 is more than 100 and 24 is more than 300, print number 1. But this statement is false. I told you if statement will executed if this condition will be true, the next statement will be executed, else it will be ignored. So you can see that number 124 is not, greater than 100, and 24 is also not greater than 300. So this statement will be ignored. Next, number 2 is your 100. 100 is greater than 24. Yes, this is true. And I have making use of AND operator. And what I have written, 100 is greater than 300. No, this is false. So I have make use of AND operator. So if anyone is false among the two, also the if condition is false. So this print statement will be ignored. Then come to the last number is 300. 300 is more than your 24, and also 300 is more than your 100. So the last condition is satisfying. Both the AND part, left and right part, is true. So the last print statement will be executed because the condition is true. Okay, so it's printing finally. So it's ignoring the first two print statement. It is printing that yes, the number 3 is greater. Number 3 is greater 300. Okay, this is the use of a if statement. Then next is how to make use of if else statement. So if else statement has an if block and an else block, and the if condition is not true, then else block is executed. So like your if else statement has two blocks, one if block and another else block. If your If condition is not true, then else block is executed. If condition is true, then if block will be executed, or if print statement will be executed, else block will be ignored. So let's understand. I have taken age as a variable and I have inputted 18 age. The age I have entered is 18. So this is a program that a person is eligible for vote or not. So if age is more than, I have taken the age as 18. So if age is 18, age equal to 18. So if age is more than equal to 18, eligible for vote, else print not eligible. So you can see 18 is more than equal to 18. The condition is satisfied. Yes, 18 is more than equal to 18. I mean 18 is equal to 18. So the print statement will be executed of if block. So it is executing eligible for vote. If this condition is not satisfying, then it will print me that the else block will be executed, that the person is not eligible for vote. Okay. So if I'm just giving another example over here. Okay. So I'll just make another years. I'm giving it 5. Okay. Okay, let's run this. You will see the difference. Okay, you can see when I'm changing the variable name to years. Okay, before it was age, now I'm changing to years. So I've given the year as 5. So obviously 5 is not more than equal to 18. So it is below 18. So 5 is not more than equal to 18. This condition is not satisfied. The if condition is not satisfied. So it's printing the else block that the person is not eligible for vote. Okay, so right now I think you must be clear when the if block is executed, when the else block is executed. If the condition will true for if, then if block will be executed. If the condition is false for if, then the else block will be executed. So this will be your last part for this session. Okay, the next will be covered up in your next session. Next is your else if statement. So what is the meaning of else if statement? Like you understand if statement, if else statement, next is your else if statement. So what is the meaning? If we have multiple blocks or multiple condition to check. Okay, if we have multiple blocks or multiple conditions, in the previous there are only two. One is if statement, one you can see over here. There is just single, one if and one else. But what if we have a multiple condition and multiple else? At that time we will make use of a if else statement. So you can see over here, I have written a program to make understand. I have taken score is equal to 95. Taken the first, if a score is more than 75 and score is less than 100, then print well done, your grade is or your score is A. Next, there is multiple statement. You can see over between this F and this else. The else part is what? The else part is print sorry you are not able to score. Okay. And between this if and this else, there are multiple conditions. To represent multiple condition, you have to make use of this else if keyword. ELIF is the word used, else if keyword. So the multiple condition, what are the other condition? The other condition if the score is not between suppose 75 and 100. If your score is between 50, 50 and 75, then your grade is B. And if your score is between 30 and 50, the third one, the score is more than 30 and less than equal to 50, your score is C. So you have a multiple condition. For 75 to 100, your grade is A. For 50 to 75 score, your grade is B. And for 30 to 50, your score is C. And rest, you are not able to score. So these are example of multiple if else statements. Okay. So in this case, this is a syntax. This is a program to print the grade of a student. Okay. Here I have taken the grade as, I taken the score as 95. Okay. The student is having 95 marks. So if one is scoring 95 marks, then what will be the grade? Of course, it will present in between 75 to 100. So it will print me this, your score is Well done, your score is A. Right. Suppose I will change this to, I will change this to 45 or 40. Okay, 40. And let's run this. You see, your score is C. If your score is between 30 to 40, then your score or your grade is C. You are having a C grade. Okay. If I change this to 60, then you can see if I the grade is B. Okay. And again, if I give 95, if I give below 30, let's take 20. Okay, if below 30 you can see, sorry, you are not able to score. Okay, so if I give it 95, okay, so you can see the score is 8. And this is the format or syntax of, else and else if statement. Okay, so this is all about your today's class, right? Next session I'll be continuing the beginners level. Okay, because I will take two more sessions for the beginners level. Okay, right after that I will go for teaching intermediate and advanced Python. Okay, so two more sessions will be required for your beginners level. Okay, and one more thing that see okay, why I was in okay, this is not a string type. See, I have just, you can see that what I am inputting from the keyboard. Okay, I've written enter the, just clearing this, enter the number. Okay, this is a string. This is a command. I'm telling that it will print for me. When I run this, it will just give me a command, enter the number. So the number you're entering, it is of int type. It is not of string type. Okay, that's why I've given this as int. Okay, this is just a printing statement. But the value inside the number will be a integer. It is not a string. Okay, if I run this, okay, it will just give me a command that enter the number. Whatever, suppose I enter 4, I enter 5, I enter 45, whatever I enter. So the entered value is a number. So 44 will stored inside number, right? So number will definitely, it will be an integer type. It will not be a string type. That's why I have taken here int. Okay. I hope you are clear now. I hope you are clear now. Okay. This is just a, this is just a command that enter your number. This is not a type I've taken. I hope your doubt is getting clear. 44 is inside the number variable, okay? Not a string is inside number variable. This is just a print statement that entered the number. I hope you are clearing, you're getting the things clear. And rest, more two sessions I'll be taking for beginners level. After that, your beginner tutorial will be over. Then I'll move you to your advanced Python tutorial, okay? And I know many of you must be knowing all the beginners level thing. Okay, so those who do not know, you can learn this. And those who know the beginners level thing, very well and good. And I will, I will try advanced level. I will explain go for your NumPy, scikit-learn, your Matplotlib, everything I'll be completing in your advanced Python course. But I need two more sessions for beginners level. Then I will go for advanced level. So your next session timing, admin. Okay, so hope your doubt get clear. Some sheet method. Hope your doubt get clear. See, I have not taken a string over here. Just see, this is a number variable. And what is the variable? I've taken 44, right? 44 is a number. Inside number variable 44 is stored. Okay, so inside a number equal to 44 is stored. Inside number string is not stored. Okay, this is just a statement. This is enter the number. This is just a printing statement, but inside number 44 is stored. Okay, I hope you're clear now. Okay, so this is all about for today's session. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Let's wind up the session. Okay, so thank you all for watching.